Hello, hello. Welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. So today I am going to try and do a patriotic set. I had to change my nails because I was bored with what I had done. I tried to do some foils on it, didn't work, so I slapped on a color, and then I was like, I'm not happy with that. I need something different. So I did those, and then I thought, oh, I could have done these a little different. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a set with the idea that I came up with after I did my own nails, and just something fun. Thought it would be something a little different. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started, and in the description I'll leave the links in case there's something that you like or you think you might want to purchase, and hopefully everything will be available still. So anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm going to be working with full coverage tips, and they're not prepped or anything. They're not going on anybody other than my practice hand, Jessica. So yeah, she doesn't go anywhere. They don't need to be done. So I'm just going to go ahead and do the design just to show you kind of what I have in my mind. What I did on my hands. Yeah. I am thinking, I usually have it this way. I don't know what I was thinking. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use, this is Madam Glam's Perfect Red. It's a beautiful red. Works really, really well. And fortunately, I've been using this a lot last week, and then I used it on myself. One coat is good. For me anyways. You may want a second coat. So I am going to get I'm going to do red, white, and blue. Okay. And this is Venalisa, and this is deep pearly blue. It's just so pretty. It's got just really fine glitter in it. So we're going to have one blue one. Gotta love when you think you have it unscrewed far enough. Oh. Okay, and if I remember right, this one was purchased off of Amazon. And this one's going to be 2 coats. Okay. And then I'm going to use this, and it's, if I remember right, I purchased this off of Temu. It's a white, solid white. And one coat seems to be enough with this one. Some whites are, I don't know, some of them you got to do like 3 coats to get the coverage you want. Others you can put 1 coat on and be good. They are all different. Okay, we will see how this looks when it comes out of the lamp. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure these for 60 seconds. So with Madame Glam's polishes, they're 30 seconds, but I'm doing all of this at once, so they're just going to go in for 60 along with everything else. And then we'll do the decorating. All right, so these are cured. Excuse me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put another coat of blue on. The red and white look like they're fine. I just want this to be a little darker. I think what I'll actually do is take these off because I have a plan for those. Okay. And then with the white, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to top coat those. I'm going to keep those shiny. So I'm going to use Enailcouture's Shiny No Wipe Top Coat. Okay, there's a little fuzzy. There's always a fuzzy. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cure these for 60 seconds. All right, so these white ones are done, and this blue one, I'm going to go ahead and put this is the Makartt nail art foil glue. Cannot talk. I'm going to put, actually I'm going to take these two off because these are done. I'm going to need to do, let's see here. I'll go ahead and get this on. So these are all three. They're going to go in for 30 seconds. But what I'm going to do is put the Enailcouture Shiny Top Coat on the red ones. And I'm only going to cure it for about 30 seconds. Actually, no. I'm going to do those for about 16. Okay, so with the foil glue, I've learned the hard way. I have to put it on thin because it wrinkles. Okay, so I'm going to cure this one for 30 seconds. Okay, and then these two, they're going to go in, like I said, probably about, I don't know, 15, 16 seconds. It's just what I've discovered works best for when I do chrome. I've also learned that by putting on a shiny no wipe top coat first, instead of just over the tacky part of the gel polish, it makes it shinier. But everybody's lamps and products are different, so it's just something you kind of have to play around with to see what works best for you. Okay, so I'm going to get these. coated. I'm going to get these in the lamp. I'm going to pause for a second just because I don't want to go over on time when curing these. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that one's ready. I'm going to go ahead and cure that one real quick. All right, so the red ones, they are ready for the chrome. This one had the foil glue on them. So I'm going to go ahead and trim just a little bit of that foil off. Oh, and I didn't make it long enough. Let's see here. Luckily with designs, you can almost just like put it down and pick up kind of where you left off, so to speak. It doesn't have to be exact. When I put foil on, I always use my fingers. I mean, you can use a silicone tool. You can use anything you want to rub the foil on. It's whatever works best for you. So this is not a tutorial. This is just a design that I thought would be fun. We'll see. Because I know the red's going to be completely different once we're done. Okay, beautiful. I just stocked up on this stuff. Found it on Shein and ordered a bunch of it. All right, so that is finished. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to top coat it. I'm going to use, again, Enailcouture Shinee No Wipe Top Coat. All of these products I have purchased. None of this is sponsored. Okay. So I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to get the red ones. The white ones are done. I wanted to get most of those top coated and finished because chrome can be real messy. Okay. Great. Now I got to do my nails again. Oh. This is not as red as I was anticipating, but it will have to do because I've already started. Huh. It's a new one. I should have done a little tester first. My fault. Okay. Now I'm just going to go over it with the other side of the applicator just to get off any extra powder because I don't want to contaminate my top coat. I'm going to pull that blue one out. Oh, so pretty. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close this up. All right, so now what I want to do is, so I said top coat. What I'm thinking is I'm going to put the nail art foil glue on because I want these to be foiled as well. Maybe it'll be fine once I get the top coat on. I just thought it would be redder. All right, so again, these are going to go in for 30 seconds. Okay. Okay, so these are done. I've also learned along the way that I've seen a couple different nail techs that have said when you pull these out, let them sit for a few seconds. Don't put the foil on right away. And so I'm trying to do what they have suggested. Okay. And then these ones are going to be, I'm going to do a matte top coat on them. Okay, and then we will do this little guy. I love how this foil just, it works really well. As we all know, some of them not so well. I thought about doing black on the white, and then I thought, no, that's going to be too much. So we'll just leave those little ones alone. Okay, this little side over here is looking a little bare. All right, so with that, so another trick I've learned is to put shiny down first, a shiny no wipe top coat before you put your matte down, and that helps the matte to last longer, which I think is great to know because sometimes the matte finish, it does not last as long as the shiny does. Okay, so I'm going to coat these two, and then I'm going to cure both of them for 60 seconds. Alrighty. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the matte now. So this is Born Pretty's matte top coat. So a few of these items, like these three here, I purchased these off of Amazon, and then the Madame Glam came off of their website, and the white polish, if I remember right, was Temu. And then I did order more of the foils off of Shein. I did have a gal chime in because I couldn't remember where I got it initially, and she said it came in a Enailcouture scoop. But apparently you can purchase them off of Shein as well. And if you're not comfortable with that, maybe Enailcouture still has them. Okay. So, ooh. Don't want to spill that. Okay. And then we'll get this one. All right, and I'm going to cure both those for 60 seconds. All right, and there they are, something fun for the 4th of July. Just thought it would be nice to do something just a little bit more feminine. Anyways, oh, I want to do this to my thumbs and my, yeah, or no, I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll do my thumbs. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be back again shortly with another one. Cheers.